Hello.
Full effect.
So I was 23 years old and I desperately wanted to be married, or at least in a relationship that was gonna lead to marriage, because I wanted the husband and the kids and the house, maybe a summer home and love, you know. But I don't know if y'all know this, like 15 years ago, there was all these articles, reports that were like, black women, you're never gonna find love, you'll never get married. So I was like, I have got to find a husband before I turn 30, because I'm not trying to be out here and be a statistic. But I also didn't want to kiss a lot of frogs. I just wanted my prince at my door. So my auntie was like, my coworker has a son. I've seen a picture of him. He's cute. Y'all should talk. I was like, set it up. I didn't have to do any work for my potential soulmate. But this was pre-social media, so all I had was her word that he was cute. So she gives me his email, and I was like, that's kind of weird. We live in a world of cell phones. But we start emailing like paragraph-long emails, and he was smart, he was funny, he had a good job, he owned his own home, he didn't have any kids. I was like, oh, I might have hit the jackpot. He was like a unicorn out here. I have got to get on this. But he would not ask me out. Like weeks had gone by. So I was like, this is kind of weird. So I asked my aunt, what's up with him? She's like, well, I got a little more info. Turns out he was dating this woman. She had 3 kids. He was really in love with her. He moved all of them in. Then he caught her cheating on him, so he had to kick them all out. He's a little depressed. He's a little devastated. Might still be in love with her, but he's a good dude. So, like, just be patient. So I heard all of these things, and I just pushed those red flags out the way. And I was like, I am a strong black woman. I'm gonna ask him out on a date on Valentine's Day. Because that makes sense, right? To go out with like a quasi-stranger on the most romantic day of the year. But I had found this anti-Valentine's Day party happening at Adams Morgan. So I was like, okay, that'll take the pressure off. So he agrees. The day comes, I get to the spot at 8 o'clock. I'm waiting, 15 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by. So I text him, I'm like, what's up? So he lived in PG, well, gorgeous Prince George's, I'm sorry. And he was like, it took me 40 minutes to get into the city. I'm here, I've been looking for parking for 30 minutes, and I can feel that he's annoyed and angry through text messages, right? And I was like, okay. So he comes in, he's just mad. So he comes in the bar, and this is what y'all need to know. One, all the lights were on in the bar, so you could see very clearly anybody's flaws. 2, nobody was at this party, right? The bar was completely empty. 3, even though nobody is there, like the music is full blast, hard rock, like fuck love type music. So he comes in, and this is when I realized, like, what your auntie thinks is cute is what your auntie thinks is cute. And he wasn't like unattractive, but he was a pretty boy. He had like the deep waves. And my black people in the audience, y'all know, it takes a lot to like get them waves going. He's very committed. He was like dressed, and you could tell he was a dude who thought he was fine, right? Also, he came up to like right here on me, and he walked with a limp, but not in like a cool pimp way. So I could tell, like, I'm not his type, I'm bigger than him, I'm wider than him, and we, like, see under all the lights, we are mutually, like, unimpressed and disappointed in each other. So I was like, it's okay, height's not everything, looks aren't everything, let's get a drink. So he's like, no, I'm gonna just get a Sprite, but you get whatever you want. Now, when people say this, it makes you feel like an alcoholic, right? So I'm like, so we on a first date in the bar, you're not gonna get nothing to drink, you're not gonna help the bar out, it's nobody in here, you're just gonna have me like drinking by myself? But I was like, it's okay. Drinking compatibility is not necessarily the most important thing, because he might be my soulmate. Let's check in on this personality. No. We sat there for like 10 minutes because he's still mad about his parking space, and he doesn't say nothing to me. So I was like, well, let me get this popping. But the music is loud, so I had to be like, how was your day? And he was like, it was cool. And I'm like, what? What did you, huh? So now I'm just yelling questions like, do you like your job? What kind of hobbies do you have? Do you like to travel? And he's like, it's cool. Not really. Nah, I ain't been nowhere. I'm like, huh? Say that again. Now he's not even asking me questions, so I'm just answering my questions that I'm asking. I'm like, yes, I too have a sibling. Just having a whole conversation by myself. So I was like, you know what, this is not worth it. I might not be his type, but I'm way too cute for this. I'm like working way too hard. I'm this close to being like, this is why that girl cheated on you because you don't have no personality, you're dry. I want all my weeks back and all the emails that I sent to you, like it's a waste of time. But I was like, no, like keep the crazy in. I'm just going to call it time of death on this date, 9:30 p.m. So 15 years have passed. You're wondering, am I still single? Yes, I am a statistic, but I'm never letting my auntie set me up again.